We're at the North Branch Merchants and Planners Bank in Newport, Arkansas, our hometown bank, and introduce you to Katie Bride, who is our guest of the month. And Katie, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
We got to find out a little bit about your pretty smiling face because everybody that comes in the bank knows who you are. Tell us a little bit about Katie Bride, where you grew up. Of course, you're here, but tell us a little bit about that.
All right, well, I was born and raised here in Newport, lived here all my life. I graduated from Newport High School in 2009. I've got 2 little girls, I'm married, and pretty much just been in Newport.
Just an old Newport girl that stayed at home.
Girl, yes.
So after graduation, kind of tell us what led you from graduation to Merchants and Planners Bank. What did you do along the way, and when did you get here?
Well, I went to school over at ASU Jonesboro for a couple years, and then I just never could decide what I wanted to do.
Right,
and I never did decide on a major or anything. Then I got married and had my kids, and I had an opportunity to work at a different bank.
Okay.
And I never really thought about banking, but I thought, hey, I'll give it a try. Turns out I loved it.
Really?
Yes. And then that bank actually closed down. So I was like, well, do I stay with banking? And I've always heard about Merchants and Planners Bank.
Yes.
Everybody here in Newport knows about Merchants and Planners. And so I decided I'll just put in an application, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and tell us how long you've been here?
3.5 years.
Okay, now I got to ask you this: 3.5 years and coming, and like you say, when you say Merchants and Planners Bank in Newport, Arkansas, I mean you're talking about it's a big time.
Yes.
What has your job been? What did you start out as? What have you done in the 3.5 years that you've been here? Kind of lead us through all that.
Well, I am a teller. I've been a teller the whole time, but as we've gone on, I've learned more skills. Like now I can make debit cards. I've been trying to learn how to open accounts.
Right.
And there's just so much to learn. There's so much that goes on in the banking business. There's never any time where I can say there's nothing more I can learn.
Right.
Yes.
It's an ever-changing
Yes.
world, just like the world is, especially in the banking business and debit cards. And years ago, you may not even remember this. I'm sure you do remember some of it. Some people still do this, but I mean, years ago, we just all wrote checks, and you had to process checks, and it's just check after check after check. And I guess not a lot of people write checks anymore. Do people still write checks?
No, and even since I've been working here, the amount of checks that we get has gone down so drastically. Every day, it's just more and more electronic.
Yeah, you stick that card in there and it pays for it,
Yep.
and sometimes you can just swipe the card and it pays for it.
Yep.
It's pretty neat. But the
easy.
technology's really changed. And talk just a little bit about the people that you work with, number one, and then just a good group.
We do. We have a great crew out here. We got Martha, the manager. Everybody knows and loves Martha. She can help you with anything. No matter what the problem is, she will get it fixed for you. She has always been the greatest customer service person I have known.
She is
Yes.
fantastic. There's no doubt.
Yes. And then we've got, of course, just Marion, who's been here forever.
Right. Yeah.
She's just a staple here at M&P. And then, Chris and Becky, they're just wonderful, and I love working with all of them.
Yeah, it's a good crew, no doubt about that. And anytime you have a job, if you love your job and you love coming to work, it makes it not like work.
Yes.
And I feel like that's how you feel.
Yeah, it's fun out here.
Well, there's no doubt that we provide great services at Merchants and Planners Bank, especially out here at the branch. And the branch is, been open for many, many years. And Katie, we welcome you to the program, and fun to work at Merchants and Planners Bank, no doubt.
It's great. I love it.
Well, congratulations on your 3.5 years, and continue on with more success at Merchants and Planners Bank. Thank you,
you.
girl.